Peace Ball and back with another video. And Donald Trump, man, this dude, he's something else, man. Because now I'm seeing reports. The DOJ comes out and says, yes, Trump is in the Epstein files. It's confirmed. It is clear as day. And this is coming, what, 3 or 4 days after the head of the FBI comes out and said there's nothing with Trump involved in the files, in these Epstein files. See, this is why we don't trust the government. This is why we don't trust the government. And there's really no reason to. And I'm not just speaking down on Trump and Republicans. I'm talking about everybody, man. Everybody who's ever been in that office has pretty much at least lied more than a few times, tried to cover something up, told us half truths. It's hard to really trust these guys. How in the world can the FBI come out and say, yeah, we did a search and there was nothing with Trump in the Epstein files? No one believed that. And then next thing you know, days later, DOJ, they come out and they tell Trump to his face, yo, you was in the Epstein files, bro. And no one's shocked. None of the public is shocked. We all knew this. But this just boils down to people just lie. No matter what position you have, you could be the most powerful man in the world and you still lie. So, and this is why I'm not a fan of sitting up here wasting my time running out to go vote for corrupt individuals. When you get somebody up there that's worthy of being voted for, I'll do so. But that never happens. So, you know, we got to stop acting like Trump was great, man. And I said this in the beginning when he ran for the first time. The guy is a celebrity. You know, we putting celebrities in office. You might as well let fucking John Cena or The Rock run for president. Hell, Stephen A. Smith want to be it. Give him a shot. Because when it comes down to something as serious as this, a man in the files of a guy like Epstein who was convicted of heinous acts. And I don't even know if I could say what this man was convicted of on YouTube. That's how bad it was. Dealing with MINORSs. Okay. You were friends with that guy? You were on flight logs, going to that guy's property, being at parties with that guy? There's some kind of connection. Now, this is what I also say. I hate how Trump handled this. First of all, when you play the super deny card, well, now you look guilty because you're lying, denying, saying you were even friends with this guy. You know, I have nothing to do with that, blah, 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 right? When nobody was calling you a pedo, nobody was saying that, but you took it so far to disconnect yourself, you made people believe that you was. Trump, you could have easily came out and said, yo, yes, I was friends with this guy in the past. We fell out, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. He's not a good person, you know, but I have nothing to do with the things he was convicted of. You could have came out and said that, but you took it a whole nother route and you sat up here and tried to lie and act like you guys never had any type of connection. There's photos, there's videos, there's things of evidence to put you attached to that guy. But that does not automatically mean you did pedo activities. But now people will think that you did because you lied. You went so far to lie, it comes across like you're covering up your guilt. Okay. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So, like I said, man, I'll never trust the government. There's just flat out no reason to. And, you know, the whole system is a joke, the whole red versus blue, when both parties are clearly corrupt. And, you know, these guys will sit up here and debate for hours, and then you'll see pictures of them at dinner that same night. I mean, it's a flat out joke. Um, I truly wonder if these guys they even have different ideologies and different policies that differ from one another. I truly wonder that because you see these guys being so friendly behind the scenes, but it's all a show in front of the people, basically to win your vote and to gain power. That's all it's about. So, like I said, am I sitting up here surprised he's in the Epstein files? No, we all knew this, but for him to not only lie, okay, scratch that. We knew he was gonna lie about it. I mean, who would be truthful about some stuff like that, especially not a guy like him? But for the FBI, an organization in this United States of America that's supposed to be trusted with the protection of Americans, they come out and lie, blatantly lie to the people, saying that they found nothing. You found nothing because you didn't look for shit. That's what it was. You got Trump, he's hiring his boys and shit to fill certain positions. So they're not going to really fully investigate. It's all a joke. It's all a game. And I know this video ain't going to get many views. I already know because you can't even use the word Epstein on YouTube without them flagging your shit or triggering some kind of alarm to where we got to get this down. But at some point, you got to allow people to be real. You got to allow people to be authentic. We should have never voted a celebrity into office. I said that when he first tried to run. I said that, man. I lost friends over that. I had people literally unfriending me on Facebook, blocking me because I made a status about Trump saying this dude is a celebrity and he shouldn't be running for president. And they got mad at me. And now it's getting to the point, even his own supporters are turning on him, man. All over this Epstein stuff, but it's like they never seen anything prior to it. Y'all didn't see the bullshit quotes he was having, the stuff he was saying, the stuff he was doing, the policies he was putting into play, the executive orders he was signing. Y'all didn't see none of this before. Now, since he lied about the whole Epstein thing, now you want to turn on him. Well, I'm glad you finally woke up and realized that something was off about this guy, but you're about 8 years too late, a decade too late. But listen, this is not me coming out and acting like I got true hate for this man. Is really just not focused on him. It's more so the system and the guys we allow to even be put in that type of position. We've allowed a celebrity to get in that position. We've allowed a guy who's got felony charges, or at least I think he does. He's got all type of stuff, and then people was defending it so hard. Oh, they lie and put stuff on people. Man, he's got too much on his name. He's got too much on his name, and then he'll attack others, but we can't speak on the stuff he do. We can't speak on the stuff he's accused of, the stuff he's convicted of, but he's allowed to drag others through the mud who's done way less worse things than him. We just got to be fair, man. We got to call it down the line. Now, I don't know if Kamala would have been a good president. I don't know. I tend to stay out of politics. I'm bringing you guys this video because this whole Epstein shit is bullshit. Y'all know it. Don't come and lie to the people's face. And then the DOJ coming out saying, yeah, you in the files. And he's still denying it. So when are we going to start taking politics serious again? Having real leaders in the building. Having people that are competent enough and are actually real people who study America, study policy, know what the hell is going on. When are we going to start having those guys in the office again? This shit didn't turn to a popularity contest because the dude is funny and entertaining. He was able to become the president. That is embarrassing. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Now, like I said, I don't know if Kamala would have been better. I don't know. I didn't vote for her either. But I hate the whole system. We need to figure out a way to get rid of this Democrat, Republican shit. We got to figure this out, man. We got to figure this out. We got prices going through the roof. We got promises being made that never come through. Oh, we gonna get gas lower, food cheaper, all this nonsense, and it never happens. Everything keeps going up. People struggling to live out here. It's damn near like making 100K a year ain't nothing. It's nothing like it used to be. You damn near got to make 200K a year to live comfortably in today's economy. And I'm not solely blaming the president. I'm just saying we need a good leader in there who's bringing forth good ideas. First thing people want to do is come in and do some terrorist bullshit that immediately hurt the country. Then we got guys focused more on immigration and all this stuff. Like, do something for the American people. Do something that'll get our pockets fatter. Do something that'll get us to being able to afford basic daily things that we need. But I'm done ranting on that. I just thought it was embarrassing that Trump is actually on the Epstein files, man. And we'll see what comes out of this. I got a feeling he's going to start filing lawsuits and doing all this stuff to cover this up. So nothing's probably going to happen to him. He slips out of every other legal matter that he has. So I wouldn't be shocked. And people are corrupt, man. The more money you have, the harder it is to take you down. So I wouldn't be surprised if nothing is made of this. And they probably will stop even searching for more stuff as far as evidence to even begin to try and convict him of anything, of any wrongdoing. So want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on this, man. What do you guys think about Trump being on the Epstein files? DOJ came out and admitted it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe to the channel, man. And I'm gone. Peace.